Good morning. Today is Wednesday, July 3rd. And we're getting ready to get up and go for a walk. Yes, your birthday is July 8th. Good job. We missed 2 days. We missed Monday, and then we missed yesterday because it was storming. Well, it wasn't really storming, but it was raining. So I didn't get a chance to go. But I'm getting ready to go today. So I'm just gonna get my stuff out to go for a walk. I don't know why I just smelled that. We just went washing, so I got like a bunch of laundry just sitting out. But I hope everybody had a good, we'll have a good day today. I hope that you get everything you need to get done accomplished. And I hope you have just a nice, productive hump day. Because I'm trying to have a productive day. I wrote down like a list of everything that I'm like, I pretty much gave myself goals. Because you can't live life without goals. Like, you gotta have some type of goal in mind. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have goals. Y'all, I cannot stand my skin, like, and then, like, it just looks bad. Like, I don't know what this is. I guess these are birthmarks because I've been having this for the longest. I've been having these little things on my face for the longest since I was a kid. Where is my lip chap? My lips are dry. Am I the only one who can't live without Carmex? Like, I have to put Carmex or some type of grease on my lips. I cannot have dry lips, y'all. And I never could keep up with my Carmex, which is weird. You gotta put your pants on first. Alex be so ready to go for a walk, my poor baby. He be so ready. So I cannot find my Carmex. I'm gonna use some good old Aquaphor. Put on my lips. Anything greasy. My lips. And I don't put it on my face because baby, I'm gonna sweat. Oh, I had coconut oil sitting right here. I could have put coconut oil on my face. These eyebrows need to be done, honey. Like, oh, I'm just out here looking horrible. But yo, I'm in this stage right now in my life where, like, I want to look good. Like, I'm tired of being fat. I'm tired of being frumpy. I'm tired of looking like a mom. I just want to look good. I just want to look sexy. I just want to look my age and stop looking like I'm damn near about to be 50 years old. Which, I mean, I'm sorry, because 50-year-olds look good too, so some of them do. But yeah, y'all get the point. Like, I'm just tired of looking like, ugh. Like, I don't do nothing with my life. But anyways, I'll be back once we get outside. We're on our walk right now, and y'all, it's hot. Because it rained yesterday, so it's like muggy, but it still feel okay. It ain't that bad. We almost to our destination right now, like to our end point. But I decided to use a carrier because the stroller is too big and bulky, and like I be having a hard time with it when I'm walking. Big old lizards out here. It's hot, like I said before. But y'all, I have a question. Do y'all believe in y'all dreams? Like, are y'all a strong believer in dreams? Because I try not to take dreams too serious, but sometimes they be hitting like, oh, a web. Sometimes they be hitting like too close to home. Ew. And I hate that because I'll be like thinking about my dream all day. Let me know if y'all believe in y'all dreams. What the freak? Made it back. My baby wasn't really feeling it. Yeah. Alex wasn't really feeling the walk because it was hot, and I don't blame him because it was like too hot. But the route that we take, I want to go longer because it's not really that long. I think it's like 15 minutes. But I take what I can take because I need to do something. I need to do some type of burning, like sweat, running calories and stuff. But Cassidy hanging. So next, what we're gonna do? I usually just do breakfast. So I'll feed him some breakfast, and then we will do our lesson, our school lesson, and then I kind of need to go to the grocery store today. All right, give me a minute. Literally in the stage where Alex cries about every little thing. All I told him to do was go wash his hands and he crying. You need to stop acting like that, okay? It's not appropriate at all. All you have to do is go wash your hands. We went for a walk. Look, she's trying to get out this thing so bad. But I'm just gonna lay out that little palette. Because that's what I do. Because Cassidy is like on the move now. She's not a little baby where I can just sit up and hold her all day. This little girl likes to play. I like to crawl and play and scoot around. That's what I like to do, Mama. You want some water? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna lay out that little palette. We're probably gonna eat some breakfast and then start on our little activities for today. Good. We having honey toast. It's so good, y'all. Honey butter toast. It's bomb. Because we have a little bit of groceries, so we're trying to make that stretchy. Yeah, so at this time I just let him watch a little TV before we actually start, so he can just enjoy his breakfast and eat. Go throw it away, or just put it on the table. Put it on the table. No, let me stop. But we're gonna eat another one because that shit was so good. It be crumbs everywhere. I hate that. Like, I know we shouldn't be eating in the living room, but it don't matter if it's in the living room. The crumbs be everywhere. I get so tired of cleaning up crumbs. But no, back to the dream. Back to the whole vivid dream fiasco thing, y'all. So I'm completely done with the medications, right? If anybody been following me or watching my videos, y'all know what type of medication I was on. And I'm still having these crazy dreams. So, oh my God, look at my eyebrows. Y'all, these things is a mess. A hot mess. Y'all know what I wanted to talk about? I wanted to talk about how this year has been a bitch. Excuse my language. This year, 2019, has taught me so much. Like, it's... I can't even explain to y'all the level of lessons that I've been taught. The things that I've been through. This year has been a lot. Like, I'm low-key ready for this year to be over. I really am. Like, this year has been the hardest of the hardest. And I'm not saying that to complain. I'm saying that to be like, I'm ready to be at a place in my life where I'm just like good, and I can look back and reflect on this and be like, damn girl, you went through a lot. Like, you're strong. Like, honestly, can nobody call me weak. Nobody can call me weak. Nobody can call me weak. And that's my problem, y'all. I have a big issue with worrying about what other people think of me. Like, I do. It's bad. It's really, really bad. Like, I don't want to say my life is revolving around. It's only, like, people important. Like, if you have a significance in my life, I legit care about what you think about me. And that's kind of stupid if you think about it. Because... honestly, you was given this life to do whatever you wanted to do. I'm trying not to cuss, because honestly, I cuss a lot. But you were given this life to do whatever you want to do. Because I mean, you only get one life. Can you go back in the living room and watch TV, please? Go watch your movie until we start school. You're only given this life once, right? So why sit up and concern yourself about other people? And I be trying to figure that out myself. Like, I be so pressed. Like, I got a lot going on. A lot. Like, I'm not going to go into it, but I really have a lot. It's really a lot going on with myself right now. Like, a lot of challenges. And I'll be like, when I'm thinking about my challenges, I'll be like, damn, I know my mama she disappointed in me. Or I'll be like, damn, I know my sister probably like, girl. You know, like, that's bad. Because I know they're not sitting up doing the same thing. And I'm trying to figure out why. Like, why do I be so concerned about, like, what other people have to say about me? Like, at the end of the day, I have to do what's best for me, and I have to do what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Here, Alex. So, for the life of me, I cannot understand why I be so pressed. Like, I be really, really and truly pressed. And I'm really pressed this year because of, like, situations that has occurred. Where I'm just, like, just concerned about what everybody thinks. And, you know, I really look up to people who be like, I don't care what nobody got to say. I do what I want to do. You know, I live my life. I live my best life. And I just keep it pushing. That's the skill I'm trying to be on. Like, I just thought about it, y'all. I'm going to be 27 years old in December. 27. Like, I'm almost about to be 30. Why am I walking around worrying about what everybody else got to say about me? Or worrying about if people judging me, or worrying about... Because, honestly, the people who I'm concerned about, they probably not even concerned. It's me. It's me. It's nobody else but me. And I'm not the type of person to sit up and blame other people for my issues. It's 100% me. So I don't know why I sit up and concern myself like that. It's so frustrating, y'all. I guess when you have, like, you know, issues within yourself, you think everybody is against you, but it's not. Nobody's against you. It's you who it's like yourself who you're fighting with yourself. And that's how it is. Like, when you're going through things, you're at a constant battle with yourself because you really and truly have a drive and desire to be better. And that's me. Like, I truly want to be something in life. I don't want to let my life pass me by and I'm like, fuck, what the frick did I do in my life? You know, that's scary to me. So it's up to me to get out and do something. So, I don't know. That's just like my little rant for today because, y'all, if y'all could like, get into my brain for one day, y'all be amazed. Y'all probably be like, what the hell is wrong with you? Okay, guys, I'm going to show y'all what we are doing today for our lesson. And, when I do this, it takes an hour. I always time it. It takes an hour, so that's good because it keeps him occupied and, like, busy. And I know it sounds bad, but sometimes I even do it twice a day because he's so busy and, like, so active. I have to do something with him. Like, he can't just not do nothing. The first thing we do, well, I try to rotate it, but the first thing we do our alphabets. And, like, these are the Scholastic alphabet flashcards. So I just do these with him, and I like them because it has, like, the letter on it, and then on the back it has, like, you know, apple. A is for apple. So I like that. And so that'll kind of get him familiarized with his letters. I'm not too hard on him with the whole alphabet thing because he's just turning 3 this weekend. Like, I'm just introducing it to him, and, you know, hopefully he learns it, you know. Next, I love this workbook, y'all. I love it because this thing right here, Alex actually likes to do this little workbook. It's the pen control and tracing workbook. I got this from Target too. I think I mentioned this, but I'll say it again. I got it from Target, and the reason why I like this workbook so much is because it's dry erase. Like, it comes with a dry erase marker, but I don't like it, so I just use this one. And in the book, it has like all the different lines. So like lines going straight across, lines going up and down, lines going... Okay, so then like I said, it has like all the lines in it, and then it also comes into play with the shapes. So it has like all the different shapes: circle, heart, square, rectangle. And like I said, he can trace it and then erase it. So that's what I really like about this book. So then I'll do that next. And then with the big preschool book, oops, it's bended. I'm trying to like slowly work through this because some of the stuff he don't understand. And it's kind of like pointless to get him to do certain things and he don't really understand it. Like he already went through all the ones where you color like the different pictures and trace. But I don't want to get too... I don't want to say like get too advanced on him, but some things I want him to understand what he's doing before, you know. So I hate to feel like he's just doing it just to do it, like. But yes, we probably gonna do this anyways, cause he probably does understand. And then I read like a whole bunch of books to him. I guess that's why it takes an hour, because I'll sit there and read like 10 books to him. So that's my routine with him until we do something else. Y'all have kids. If y'all have kids out there, don't y'all hate when y'all either on the phone or doing something pertaining to you, something that's fun for you, and then children start crying. But before you get on the phone, before you do a video, before you do anything, it's quiet. I hate it. And the thing about my son, like when he starts to cry, now I'm noticing just to ignore him. I used to work in ABA therapy, so I kind of got like some experience. I have a lot of experience in ABA. So I tend to use those techniques on him because he cries a lot. He throws tantrums a lot, and it's very exhausting to like listen to that. So I just ignore it. We've been at it for an hour now, and I am tired. Like I done read till I'm blue in the face, and then we're doing the tracing lines. And that's what I'm saying. I like this book, but I prefer this one because he can erase it. Like with this one, it's a headache because you have to keep erasing the pencil. Cassie, I don't like that. Like I mean, and don't get me wrong, this is an amazing book, but like I just don't like that it's not reusable. And that's what I want to do for this, you know. But yeah, all right. So we're gonna go to this page. Diagonals. I just want to rain outside. Why is my brightness up? My daughter must have did something. Yeah, you can't do it with the top on. You can't do it with the top on. Somebody just got to being mad because he only got one piece of candy. Like, no, you're not gonna do no more than one piece of candy. Let me share my little testimony with you guys. Remember how I was like kind of stressing out and worrying about my son, worrying about, you know, what's going on with him. Yeah. Flip over to the next page. Worrying about if, I don't know, I don't want to even say, but y'all, I've been working with my baby every single day since that video, since the echolalia video I posted with him repeating everything I said. I've been working with him every single day. Alex is doing some major improvements. He knows his birthday now. He knows his age. He knows, like, when I read books, he kind of can remember the words in the books. With the tracing books, he knows how to trace really well. Like, he's improved on that. He knows his colors. I don't know if you guys remember when I said he's having issues remembering, like, his colors. He knows his colors now. I'm just here to give a little, not saying that, huh? Okay, give me just a minute. Not saying that everything is perfect because there's still some issues, but just a little motivation. If you feel like you know something is off with your child, or you think your child needs an extra bit of work, sometimes it just takes the time out to be proactive. One thing I'm gonna always do is I'm gonna do any and everything possible for my kids. I'm gonna always make sure that they good. So if I ever see an issue, yes, I'm not a professional. No, I'm not, a teacher and nothing of that nature, but I am definitely going to advocate for my kids, and I'm going to do something about it. I'm not going to be one of them parents who just feel like, oh, the doctor can fix this or this and that, this and the third. That's they do that. That's what they're here for. That's the whole sole purpose of their profession. Don't eat it. But I'm going to always be a proactive parent. I don't care what the situation is. I don't care what the circumstance is. I don't care if we have no money. I don't care if we have money. I'm going to always take some time out for my kid. And with him having the speech delay and all that stuff, I take an hour, maybe even more, out of the day to read to him, to do his workbooks, to sing songs, to dance. We go for walks. I try to, talk to him as much as I can now. I was talking to him at first, but now I'm just a little bit more aware of everything that I say to him. I ask him questions. He's still having problems with the yes or no. Like if I ask him a question like, hey, do you want to go outside? He'll say, go outside, instead of saying yes. So we're still working on that. But, I am very grateful that I'm seeing the improvement. It's always good to see. It's almost like I'm a teacher and he's my student. If you're a teacher and you have students and you have that one child that's struggling in something, then you finally see like him doing great. That's how I feel with my baby. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so happy to see him improve and do better. He's remembering names. He knows his siblings' name. Just a lot of little key things I'm noticing about him. And yes, I'm tooting my own horn. I was a part of that. I helped him get to where he is now. I don't just sit around and just let him do whatever all day. Like, I try to do something educational with Alex. I try because knowledge is power. Knowledge is genuinely power, and I just want him to know that, I advocate for him, and I want Cassie to know that I advocate for her. I will always be in their corner. I will always be their biggest cheerleader. What, baby? Wait. I will always be his biggest cheerleader, and I will do, like I said, I would do any and everything possible just to see my kids succeed. And like I said, I'm just having a proud mommy moment because, yes, things are not perfect. Yes, he's still having a lot of problems. He's still having a lot of issues with a lot of things. But, just to see the small improvements just from doing little things like reading him books or, talking to him and not just letting him say what he want to say and letting him do what he want to do, because that's not, no, like, you need to know the appropriate way. You're almost 3. So, yes, I just came on here just to vent and just to share my good news. I'm super excited. I'm super pleased, and it's only up from here. Don't let anybody discourage you, because I feel like, oh, he needs to be in school. Yes, he still does need to be in school. He needs to be around other kids, but just because he's not in daycare right now does not mean that he cannot learn. Does not mean that he's not smart. Does not mean he's not developing properly. He can still be a successful toddler and not be in daycare. It's a lot of kids out here like that who are not in daycare and they're so freaking smart. So daycare really doesn't mean anything to me, because I can do it. I can do it at home. We can do stuff, and there's parks. He has neighbors. I'm so thankful for this little area that we stay in, because it's kids all up and down these little apartment complexes, and they come over here and they knock on the door. Can Alex come outside? And I let him, because that's his social interaction time. That's his time to play. That's his time to get his energy out and stuff like that. So I'm just so happy. I'm so proud, and I'm very glad to see my baby making major improvements. So my prayers have been answered. Like I said, we still got a long way to go, but it's going up, y'all. It's really going up. Like I said, for all my moms who have, who have concerns, I feel like their kids aren't developing properly, or feel like they're a little delayed in certain areas, or they've been told, because my baby has been told that he's delayed. But we haven't did anything we haven't done anything else yet. He goes back to the doctor in 2 weeks, so we'll go from there. But yeah, for all my moms out there who feel discouraged and feel like, oh, don't be, y'all. Just try to do as much as you can. Try to do as much as you can, literally. Like, don't just sit around and wait for somebody to do it for you. You do it. So, that's it. Movie on Netflix called Monster House, and Alex is scared of it. But this movie is actually kind of freaky looking. Like, it's weird. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Like, the characters look weird, but the movie is good. We watched it before. It looks scary. Like, I can understand why my son is scared right now.